shed, because my wife got really cross with me being in the spare room. I'm putting holes in the wall so I can put this sign up. That's, oh, brilliant, it's back. Do you know what? I can't be bothered to change it. As you can see, it's backwards. Hopefully I can turn that into sort of a talking point. Although at the moment there's no one here, so it doesn't really matter. Although how annoying is that going to be? Everyone's going to go, it's backwards. Right. You can see me corrected in real time. I don't think anyone cares. Let's try that. Let's sort of work. It's your bum's birthday. Hi, Ryla. Well, then what you need to do... That's not going to work at all. Right. As you can see, I've made a crass error of not putting that round. This is embarrassing and frustrating. Right, I've got one word. Dad needs to go around the other way. How embarrassing. Well, Riley, basically, what I'm doing now, I'll explain this. UK, right, that needs to go there. This is Hal, right. U and the U and K go together. Oh, balls. Let's maybe put Ask Dad. Let's go stick with that. Let's just stick with that. Because that's just, I can't be bothered to mess around with the word ukulele. Right, so thank you for the one like, Riley Gamer. _ plays. Right, basically, could you please sing Happy Birthday? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll be honest with you, Riley. I'm desperately in need of trying to get people to... Do you know what? I'll do it just because it's you. But what I'm doing from now on, I'm basically... Hi, not John UK. How's it going? Hope you're well. Right, this is probably the last time I will do this in this old system. Happy birthday, this is for Riley Gamer's mum. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Riley Gamer _ plays mum. Happy birthday to you. So yeah, what I'm doing now is, because I'm trying to grow the channel and it's taking an insane amount of time, I'm going to be singing Happy Birthday every day, but doing it as a short. So basically, I won't be doing individual birthday shout-outs in my live streams. You're welcome. And I know this probably sounds pretty mercenary, but what I am going to try and start doing is creating a service where basically I can send you your own bespoke birthday wishes, but it might cost you a couple of dollars. It won't. It'll be very valuable, and it'll be much less than the card and the postage. Right. And if you're wondering why the word ukulele is missing, it's because I put everything backwards and I couldn't be bothered to change it, which is great. What a great start to the live stream. Right. Anyway, 25. Should I sub? I think you should definitely sub. Pinky. Satoru Goji, Infinite Void, Hollow. Right, you should. Yeah, definitely you should. Right, I'm going to try and win over Pinky to should I sub? Yeah, of course you should sub. Helen, I'm not. Should you sub? Yes, of course you should sub. Right. This is a parody of Hansen's Umbop, and it's about an amusing situation I had that still makes me laugh 20 years on. Lots of my memories make me laugh, but none as much as this. I stopped at a motorway services for a coffee and a whiz. All the urinals were full, so I went to sit down. The guy in the next cubicle was making funny sounds. He was going, plop, 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 sounded painful, plop, 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 he was really struggling, plop, 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 said it wasn't funny, plop, 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 it really was. You also play thank you to all the people who subbed. Someone subbed and I don't want to not acknowledge that. Hang on a minute. I might have to go very quickly and let my daughter in. Hang on. Jack, is Grace outside? No, she's not. False alarm. I'm basically in the shed in the garden, and I have to keep the door open so I can get the internet. And it means that basically I might have to rush in and let my children in the house. Because it's the end of day in Britain, it's the end of sort of school time, and everyone's coming home. So thank you. Thank you, Riley, for your support. You want to be just like me, mate? That's very kind of you. I'm just a dad in a shed doing his best to try and amuse people. I sing parody songs about, yes, I just came home from school. Right, this is a very short parody of Or Whatever by Oasis, and it's about no free time if you're a dad. I'm free to eat whatever I want once the packed lunches are done, and as long as I don't mind crab crisps. I'm free for about 10 minutes a day once the kids are asleep and before I go to sleep myself. This is a much better... thank you, Slago, that's kind of you. Yesterday, I don't know what was wrong, whether it was just that basically no one in the world was up for listening to badly paid ukulele songs in a shed. I think I had one person, and I gave it a good shot. I was like in there for 15 minutes. I'm like, what's going on? No one's around. Or just maybe the bubble has burst. I've been doing this every day since, I think, maybe the 27th of December. Where did you learn? I taught myself. And if you go to my, there's a video, a 15-minute video, which is basically an hour course that I created where you can learn how to play the ukulele. It's completely free, and yeah, I teach you all the chords, hopefully in the sort of a less schooly way. I got a notification when I started your stream. Awesome, that's good. Yeah, so maybe it does work. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the internet. But yeah, I sing parody songs. I am, YouTube is inconsistent. If you stay on YouTube, you get used to that. Yeah, I got a bit of an update on the birthdays. But the majority of my live streams were becoming... Thank you very much for subbing, that's very kind of you. A majority of my live streams were just becoming basically lots of people, some of which definitely did have a birthday, some of which may not have a birthday, just asked me to sing happy birthday. And I'm trying to make my live streams a bit more interesting. So I will basically do a birthday song every day, but it's going to be a short. So, and that's my attempt to sort of raise the global morale. So I won't be doing birthday shout-outs in live streams, but if you subscribe to my channel, you'll basically get a birthday song every day, whether you want one or not. Right, this is a parody of Sweet Caroline, and it's about when dads get to sort of an age where their metabolism slows down and they need to start thinking ways to lose weight. When it began, when I noticed the build-up of back fat, and my underpants were feeling snug. But what can be done? You can't visit a gym in lockdown to shred my chest or tone my bum. Hands, put down that second bit of cake, grab yourself a banana, smash out some body squats. Do a body squat, ba-ba-da, while you're waiting for the toast to pop. How many should I do? Ba-ba-da, it's up to you when you stop. Try one's a good start, better than none, basically. Not sure why I'm still singing. The song's ended. Congrats on 600 subs. Thanks. Right, yeah, I'm getting closer. It is a only last week was the first time I ever got like a donation. I think at the moment I've made a whole $3.53. I have no idea. What could $3.53 buy you in America? Like, you can buy you probably a quarter of a beer or a quarter of a coffee in Britain. So, but for me, it was just such a unique experience. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. And the dream one day is to turn this into the thing I do. Sing happy birthday every day and try and amuse people. And I've got a book, Shameless Pug, number 1,000,000. I've written a book called First Time Dad. If you know one, you should be at 1,000 subs special when you hit it. That's really kind. I will definitely do it. I'm trying to do live streams every day, even if. Thank you, Ash. It's not Ash. Is it Ash? It's Illinois. Definitely got that wrong. Apologise. Hello, Olivia. Right, this is a parody of Bob Marley's Three Little Birds, and it's a reminder to myself not to worry. Don't worry about a thing. Well, that's easy said and done, Mr. Bob Marley. Your advice is don't worry about a thing. That's not an easy thing to do during a cost of living crisis. I woke up this morning, I was concerned about the interest rates. Then 3 small children started demanding their breakfast. And can we have some pancakes? Or maybe a bacon sandwich? No, you can have cornflakes, shreddies, or some toast. I suggest you don't worry about the past or future, because there's really very little you can do about it now. Can you do phone songs? I don't know what phone songs means. You're really good at it. That's kind of you. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Olivia, and to other people who've done it. I don't know what. Do you mean folk songs? I'm guessing your phone is playing tricks on you and you've got a crazy predictive text going on. I don't know what those songs are. Anyway, send me a link of the song you mean. I'm always happy to try and learn new songs that people want me to learn. All you need to do, subscribe to the channel and put it in a comment. I'm looking for a cup of tea. Put it in a comment of any video. The problem with drinking coffee in a shed is that within about 2 minutes of bringing it in the shed, it's free. Yeah. Right. Could you Coldplay? I can do a Coldplay song. If you can come, I'm going to go let my daughter in. It'll take about 14 seconds. Feel free to time me. Back in a second. Ow. All right, darling. I'm coming. And I'm mic'd up, darling, so don't swear. I'm on a live stream. Come on. Well done. Sorry, I'm sorry. No, out of the way. Sorry. How long was that? I reckon that was 15 20 seconds. You may have heard my daughter, who's the most wonderful young lady in the world. Very, very good natured. I'm very lucky that she's my daughter. Right. This is... Right, you wanted me to do a Coldplay song. Okay. I do have a Coldplay song somewhere. Let me just find it. Oh, a bit out of breath there. 47 seconds? Was it really 47 seconds? I thought I didn't want to screech across the lawn because I'd slip over like a massive wally. Do you know what? I will find... We will naturally come to a Coldplay song. Bring me the horizon one part. I don't know what that means. Right, okay. Where are you from? I live in the United Arab Emirates. It was like 30 seconds. Yeah, I thought you were joking. Right, okay. This is a parody of Lean on Me, and it's in case you're having a rubbish day, and I hope you're not having a rubbish day, but if you are, this is a reminder you're not on your own. Sometimes life can be poo, like a big bag of poo. someone has covered in poo, but there's a very silly man with limited ukulele skills. He's on a mission to make you smile. Lean on me, you're having a wobble, 'cause I am a man that's often quite wobbly, and we can wobble together, safe in the knowledge that it's not just you and me. Yeah, this time of year is especially grim. If it's cold and wet, it is grim. And if you're someone like me who's often quite anxious and struggles with their mental health, it's quite normal to feel a bit just, you will become famous. Who knows? I suppose it depends what you want to be famous for. I was thinking that actually, it's a very good point. I'd happily become famous for being that man, that British dad who sings Happy Birthday every day and plays silly songs in his shed. I'd happily, if that's what I end up doing, if that's what ends up going on my gravestone, then that's fine. I'm up for that. I'm still desperately trying to find you a. Right, I'm going to get there. You might have to just be patient. Thanks, next stream. Thanks, Riley Gamer. Thank you, Hill. When I'm cleaning windows. Right, this is a parody of Circle Life from The Lion King. If you were born pre-1980, then my friend, you're a Gen X. Did your mom have a perm? Did your dad drive a Capri? Did you really love your BMX? Boomers are concerned for their pension, but most of them own where they live. But like Gen Y and Z, I'm sure they'll agree, there's a cohort glad not to be in the U bend of life, where it's an uphill struggle, defending your lifestyle choices, while you search for your kid's shoes every morning. It's the same. You hope that one day you will finally be flushed out of the U-bend, the U-bend of life. Thank you, Harley. Harley's a regular to the live stream. But it's lovely when people come back. I always like that. It makes it worthwhile, because I'll be honest, there are times, yes, I was like, what am I doing? This is ridiculous and potentially quite embarrassing. But you just got to keep going. You have to keep going. I was kind of talking myself in and out of, shall I keep going, trying to do it every day? You know, what if it's rubbish? It doesn't matter. No one cares. Right, finally, this is a parody for whoever asked me for a parody song of Coldplay. This is about, if like me, you're someone that struggles with intrusive thoughts and getting anxious from them, then this might help. This is a song I wrote about them. It's a parody of Yellow from Coldplay. Would you feel sad if I called you Dave, but your name wasn't Dave? Would you be offended if I called you John, but your name was Jude? Would you consider me quite rude? And would you be offended if I saw you out? Would you think that's a shame? He can't remember my name. I'm gonna be offended. Intrusive thoughts that live in my head. Think it's funny for me to call Brian Fred. To be honest, no one remember what you said. No one remembers what you said. It's true. All the anxiety you have is usually your own head. When I have those moments like, oh, did I say that? Do you think they're upset? Do you think I offended them? Do you think I've ruined their day? Do you think I'm going to cause some massive accident? No, probably not. And that's the problem that people who with OCD like myself have. It's like you have this constantly annoying narration going on in your head that's making you think, well, hang on a minute. Like they might have taken that way, and then going is really boring. But that's what it is. You just got to get it. And I find hopefully talking about it might make someone else out there go, oh, okay, yeah. I'm not the only one that feels a bit like this. Right. Here's a parody of Let It Be by the Beatles. I just survived 3 hours of childcare, catering to their every need. One word was said constantly, Daddy. When every liquid has finally been cleaned up, at number 2 from number 3, Netflix and Disney, can you save me? Rescue me, rescue me, rescue me. I say this every time after I sing this song, but I think, are you allowed on the what? Yeah, you are. I don't know what my child has asked me for, but I just thought I'd say yes. There's always something like that may backfire. Right. Yeah, I think parenting, a lot of parenting is one adult pacing up and down and looking out of a window waiting for another adult to come home, basically. I'm now panicking about what my child asked. I didn't really hear properly, hoping it wasn't something potentially dangerous. Oh well, his big sister's in there, and I'm sure it'll all be fine. Right, it will be fine. It'll be, can I have another biscuit? No doubt. Right. This is a parody of Soul Sister by Train. And it's sticking on the sort of mental health vibe. Depression is crap. It's a pain in the bum. A pain in the bum. If your stress is crippling, if my stress is crippling, I can talk to my one female sibling. She's less likely to over-worry, scream and shout like Andy Murray, or prejudge me like that idiot at work. She probably won't laugh. Probably won't laugh, sorry, got lost there. Like when I was 3 and I pooed in the bath. If she did, I'll just remind her of that time in Fuerteventura, when she thought she'd asked for the bill correctly in Spanish. Talking to your sister can clear stress like a demister on your mobile phone, the dog and bone. She's got 3 kids, so she's often home. Excellent, right. Sorry, I had these moments. I think I'm getting quite old and quite tired. I've been at work today, and I had one of those days where I work on Brighton Seafront. I basically biked there, got soaked, spent the whole shift drying my clothes and wearing my spare clothes, and then just biked home, got wet, and then it's just one of those days where you just keep having to get changed. It's pain. Right, this is a parody, not many left, last few songs. This is a parody of the Monkees, I'm a Believer, and it's about being organised. Oh, not what's it? There. I have always been a massive fan of lists, 'cause getting things done gives you dopamine. It's true. When the world's out to get you, and kick it in the bum by ticking off a list of things that you've already done. I wanna get things done. Be a list writer. A shot of dopamine when you see that it's done. I write lists. I'm a list writer because I'm writing lists if I try. It's true. Love a list. That's always a really good. That's my sort of hack. If you're struggling to get your day going, just write a list and then tick off a few things you've done. Like got out of bed, yeah. Write a list, yeah. Tick, right. We're going to finish on this one. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined the live stream. I attempt to do this every day. Hi Claire Green. Hello Mr. Noah. Hello Cute Cat. Hi Henry. Hi, Sarah. I'm always going to. I'm going to backdate it. Hi, Harley. Hello, Fluffy. Yeah, so I always go back everyone because I don't like the idea of missing anyone out. That doesn't feel good. Right. We're going to finish on this one. Thank you for all the likes and just being here. It's nice. It makes me want to continue to do this. Hello, Anna of Norway. Anna of Norway, very generously, was the first person ever to donate on my live stream, and I think that's awesome, and I really appreciate it. When you're a parent, well, you know there's gonna be an endless start again. When you're a parent, well, you know there's gonna be an endless list of jobs to do. You'll try washing with soap or bleach or lava, but your hands will always smell of someone's poo. And when I've done 500 jobs, it just gets replaced with 500 more. I want to be a man who gets to sleep in his own bed, not someone else's floor. I'm exhausted, but apparently not as tired as my wife. I'm exhausted, but I wouldn't change a thing about my life. That's very kind of you, Anna, but I didn't say that to try and say, please give me some more money. You don't have to do that. The live streams are completely free. I'd never want to bully anyone into feeling like they've got to donate. That's not my style. But I genuinely appreciated it. It was a bit of a watershed moment to think, oh my goodness, maybe one day this could become, I don't know, something that I didn't think it could be. Anyway, I hope wherever you're on the world, you're okay. Ah, that's what he wanted. He said, can I put a onesie on and come out and join you? Yes, you can. Thank you, Claire Green, for the thumbs up. Right. You're right, mate. Careful because it's slippy. I know, he says. As a parent, you spend your life trying to sort of stop any potential accidents. Right, I said I was going to finish that. I'm going to finish with this one. See if we can get up to a nice round 30 minutes. Yes? No, I don't. Right, I'll be there in a second. Yeah, my time is numbered. There are requests for things coming in left, right, and centre. Right. Toddlers, don't sleep. It's enough to make you weep. No more, I said, 'cause you will wet the bed. Always, I know I won't get to watch my TV show. They will keep you waiting. It's incredibly frustrating. No, it's a milk embargo. Yes, that includes all drinks like my milky milk. My milky milk, my milky milk, my milky milk. You can't have any more milk. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I will do this tomorrow. I hope wherever you're in the world, you're generally having a lovely, lovely day. I hope it's a bit better weather than it is here. Thanks for your support. It generally means a lot. Take care.